Exactly 2 weeks to go until Election Day, and three of the leaders campaigning in Montreal. Caroline, Pierre Poilievre said he would do something unprecedented for federal government.
Yes, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre said he would use the notwithstanding clause to punish criminals. We've heard of its use with provincial governments, but the notwithstanding clause, also known as Article 33, has never been used by a federal government. Poilievre said he would use it to increase time without parole eligibility so that multiple murderers are sentenced to consecutive life sentences, a measure that was struck down by the Supreme Court.
I will use Section 33 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms to put an end to the liberal crime and drug wave and to protect law-abiding Canadians against the dangers that are spreading everywhere in our streets.
Also in Montreal today, Liberal leader Carney was talking about making sure that Canada can defend our sovereignty as an independent country. He said a Liberal government would be dedicated to rebuilding and rearming the armed forces.
We have to give our armed forces the new resources that they need to defend our sovereignty with a made-in-Canada defense procurement approach that will help our defense businesses to grow here at home, all while diversifying their markets and growing their cooperation and sales abroad.
Jagmeet Singh, meantime, met with nurses in Toronto to talk about health care. He says the NDP would push to hire more nurses, improve working conditions, and force provinces to stop spending more money on private health care.
So we want to support nurses. We want to make sure they're properly paid. We also know that agency nursing is causing a big concern in our country. Agency nursing is setting up a two-tier system. And I don't blame nurses for this. These are for-profit companies that are offering higher pay. But why don't we just pay nurses more in the public system? That's what we should be doing. And so we've seen the Manitoba NDP take some really strong steps towards tackling this problem of agency nursing. We want to properly compensate. Nurses should get good pay and good work conditions for the work they're doing.
And speaking in Quebec City today, Yves-François Blanchet said his biggest concern was making sure that Canadians and Quebecers did not elect a majority government.
I will live with whoever wins, but I hope that we will have the wisdom not to give carte blanche to anybody because anybody seems to justify it. We see what's coming in the coming months, only 1 year maybe. But a majority government is there for 4 years. I don't want to imagine what damages could be done to Quebec economy, to Quebec language, to Quebec values, to Quebec immigration, to Quebec environment if we were to give a majority government to any of those two guys.